Yeah, we're going to kick things off. We're actually going to continue onward with Chronicles of Teddy here. I've decided I don't know. I kind of figured at the outset we'd sort of go back and forth between the new game, the old game, the new game, the old game, kind of get some variety going there. But now that I've been sort of going with this streaming thing a little longer here, we're kind of a couple months into it now. I've kind of found that I don't know. I get kind of a one-track mind about certain games. Like I'm really feeling like some Chronicles of Teddy right now. I've been enjoying this game, kind of eager to see how it ends, and kind of want to get through it. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's happened to me with a few games where it's like I've been tempted to because I always have a couple games going on at the same time here on the stream. A couple now playing games down there in the little box below, and often I find that there's one that I strongly prefer over the other. That happened with Misadventures of Tron Bonne. I was really keen to play tons of Misadventures of Tron Bonne when we were going through that game. Okay. Huh. This is not where I thought we ended last time. I don't know how it decides sort of where you end up after you reload a save, because I could have sworn that we were in the like in the last stage here in World 4. We don't have any money to deposit, right? Yeah, we went through all that already. Right, and I think the game plan here was actually to do some backtracking right now, because yeah, we got our crystal breaking song. Is it just me, or does the game audio seem much louder than usual? Or you know what, we can actually adjust that in game, which I think I'll do in a second. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to turn down the... Okay, that seems a little bit different, I guess. We'll go with it. So yeah, the game plan here, I guess, is just to backtrack through all these old areas. I'm pretty sure the hint there, we saw this... I really like the hint system in this game. Like, it doesn't give too much away. It kind of shows you the snippet of the map that you need to go to. But, like, this doesn't give you a quest marker or anything like that, so you still kind of gotta be observant and figure out a few things for yourself. Or that hint for the puzzle in the second dungeon was really good like that also. Or, you know what I think I want to do, now that I think on it? I think I want to backtrack and explore World 2 first. Because I strongly suspect that we're going to get our green gem there. I think that we were supposed to have that by now, and that we missed it the first time through. So once we get that green gem, that'll just make the, the little crystal orbs that make the kind of like the blocks in Super Mario World. You hit the Switch Palace, and then the blue blocks appear. Those kinds of things. Man, I'm just like on point with the commentating today. I actually exercised for the first time, and I actually keep track of it too, so I can tell you it's been like exactly 23 days since the last time I exercised. Did it right before the stream too, so I'm like a little bit out of it right now. Which is not supposed to happen. Apparently, exercise is supposed to increase like mental alertness and cognitive ability. Oh. Come on. Don't be shy. Okay. Hey. Oh yeah, I was examining the Steam page for this game yet again. sort of during my downtime. Right, so that's usually what I'll do is when I'm like uploading the YouTube VODs, and you know you got to put in tags and everything for the video, I'll just throw up the Steam page to get like the company name and any alternate titles the game might have or anything like that, and get all my information for tags from there. And I found, and I was talking about this last time, just how the way I use the Steam review system and how I kind of have, like, I don't know, maybe somewhat low standards or lower standards than other people. It's like, you know, I was talking about how I saw that one tweet about how the Dragon Ball game is getting terrible reviews on Steam, and it was like 78% positive. But I was thinking about that. I saw the reviews for this game, and they're actually not largely negative. Again, it's 71% positive, but I still thought that seemed strangely low for a game of such quality, at least in my opinion. It seems that a lot of these older sort of indie titles that I played, it looks like there was an update to the game somewhere along the way, because one of the common complaints I saw was that apparently the game didn't have a map at some point after its release, and that they must have patched that in later. Either that or the Steam reviewers are just like completely retarded and don't know what the select button is. But I was thinking about that, and that would actually almost ruin the game for me, because the map... Yeah, just because of the complex way that the world is laid out, again, with the doors all over the place, it's hard to tell just intuitively what connects to what. Like a game like Hollow Knight, for example, it doesn't have doorways like that. It's always, you exit off the edge of the map, and the map all fits together neatly, like a proper Metroid game. Whereas in this one, it like snakes around, and there's like... Yeah, you can see how it's all organized up there, but yeah, it would be really hard to navigate, like really hard to navigate this world, I think, without that map. So I can see that being maybe a valid complaint. And yeah, they actually, that was a problem, I remember, back when they sort of did their overhaul of the Steam review system. Just how, like if a game gets, if there's a problem with a game on release and it gets fixed, that's still reflected forever in the Steam review scores. It's like, oh, there's some sort of crash bug. Awful game, technical difficulties. Everyone brigades it and gives it like a negative review, and it has like 48% positive reviews or something terrible like that. Oh, what was it? It was Faza. Or was it Tafa? It was Tafa. But then, you know, the developers fixed that problem, but those negative reviews are still there, sort of tainting the game's reputation forever, even after the problem's fixed. And so they added a system where it's basically you can see like the all-time sort of overall stack up of like the positive, negative reviews, or you can also see just the reviews, the most recent reviews, like the reviews from the last like 30 days or whatever. Which was a smart solution, I think. Except, yeah, this game's still getting negative reviews even now. People saying that it's like got bad controls, and that the biggest complaint I saw is that the combat is bad, which I maybe somewhat agree with. Except people were saying it's too hard and that your attack is too weak and has too short a range. Whereas I found the opposite problem, where the enemies are too simplistic, and it's like really... just combat is just brain dead simple most of the time. Other than this fucker in the corridor here. What the hell's up with this guy? That shield is not guarding his head there. Okay, what's the gimmick here? And he guards even when he, like, drops his guard to sword slash you. I don't know what the fuck to do here. There, that's the way we do it. We solved the puzzle. I have no idea what they intended there. I don't think I even needed this pot to get up here. I think we were... I don't know, were we able to come here earlier? Because we needed the crystal-y password to get in here. And you can't get the crystal-y password without the double jump. Another gold chest. What could be in here? Oh, this is a thing that we need. This is a plot item. So that's weirdly disappointing, then, that we didn't get anything. I guess that makes sense, since it's become behind a crystal-y door, so they expect you to come back here after finishing Area 3. Yeah, I don't know. I got the impression that people were expecting it. Oh, what was that? There we go. Farai. Hey, fairy. Farai. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I got the impression that people weren't expecting it to be as much of like kind of a puzzly Zelda-y game and wanted more of like an action-y Zelda-ish game. Or who knows, maybe the game just like runs completely off the rails in the back half or something. I actually did notice a bit of a decline in that previous dungeon there. It was certainly, I think, somewhat lesser quality than the dungeons we'd seen before. Okay, so there's a door. Oh, you know what? I think I remember this. I think it was one of those like Twilight-y looking doors. If I remember this right. Yeah, this looks like something out of Twilight Princess. Okay, so presumably we'll get the two-word magic phrase there to open that. Probably right away here, probably in the next dungeon. One common complaint I saw in the reviews, which I do actually agree with, is the way that the wall jump... Oop. Okay. Tanra. What was I saying? Yeah, I've also brought up, that same complaint where the wall jump often interferes with your double jump and vice versa. She sticks to walls quite a bit. It's like if you just get close to the wall, she'll stick to it, and it gets kind of annoying sometimes because clinging onto the walls prevents you from getting a double jump. So it's like a lot of the time you'll want to double jump up somewhere, but it'll give you a wall climb instead. So it's like, okay, I gotta get off the wall and then go to the ground and do my double jump again, and then you just stick to the wall again. Kind of aggravating sometimes in that way. That's a tricky guy there. He was like just waiting there until I opened up a passageway for him to shoot me. But yeah, the controls do seem like a bit weirdly restrictive. Like, yeah, you can't attack out of a double jump either. It's like none of your different abilities kind of interact with each other. It's like you can't wall jump, or I guess you can double jump into a wall jump, but that's about it. I don't think you can, I don't know, can you attack out of a wall jump? Okay, it looks like you can. Actually, weirdly enough, the sort of restrictive control scheme is a little bit reminiscent, maybe, of Simon's Quest, of Castlevania 2, which is another game that I have compared this game to a fair bit over our playthrough here. Just on the emphasis on like towns and somewhat obscurous. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, kind of obscure and obtuse clues from townspeople. Although they've kind of worked that into the game mechanics, where it's worked into this musicom thing very nicely, and kind of works for the game. I don't know. I gave this game a strong, like, glowing recommendation on Twitter too. Not that anyone pays attention to my Twitter at all, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems weird. I seem to enjoy this game a lot more than most other people. What is that? Is that just a health pickup? Oh no, that was like a full orb, I think. I wasn't paying attention. It looks like that just restored a bunch of health to us. That's kind of lame. Oh well, I guess we got a bunch of rupees out of the chest. Oh yeah, that's another thing I learned. I can't remember exactly how. I think it was on the Steam like community page. Apparently the currents, what I've been calling rupees this whole time, are actually marbles. And I remember I was confused about NPC talking about marbles one time. So yeah, these things that the enemies are dropping are actually marbles, which is apparently currency in this game. Which actually helps, it's kind of makes sense with like the style of the bag there you see too. That's like a bag you see kids used for marbles back in the day. Or I don't know, have marbles come back yet? I remember marbles were actually kind of a thing, like when I was like really young, like first grade, kids played with marbles sometimes. That would have been when would that would have been? That would have been like 1992, 1993, kids were playing with marbles. I think that was right before the Pog craze. Okay, so apparently I'm still missing a door. Ah, here we go, here we go. That's maybe an easier way even to deal with it. Oh, we got marbles in a gold chest. This is the first time we've seen this. How crazy are they gonna get with this? Okay, it's still going, still going. Got like 200. Oh, okay, I think that was less crazy than the one chest that we saw earlier. Yeah, overall, I think the main thing is I think this game. The thing I like about this game is it's sort of the thing I talk about sometimes. Is I like it when these kind of retro-inspired indie titles kind of reach beyond their inspirations. Like you see, you know, you're like all these Metroidvanias out there, for example, that just they're like small scale, kind of, you know, tiny little indie Metroidvanias that don't really do much to try and surpass the source material, surpass their inspirations. So it's like, yeah, I could play... I'm trying to think of an example now. They're all so forgettable. Well, you know, I think door number 2 is here. Is actually the fastest way there. Whereas, yeah, something like Hollow Knight, especially, which is like just so vast in scope, where you can tell they were really trying to sort of justify its existence. It's like, because, you know, with a lot of these games, it's like, well, why bother playing this when I could just play, you know, Super Metroid or Castlevania Symphony of the Night again? What does this game offer that I couldn't get from any of the, you know, dozens of superlative Metroidvania-style games that have come out in years past? Which was why I think it would be better for more games to sort of stop ripping off like the greats and start ripping off like kind of the lesser titles, like stuff like Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2. That's games that had a lot of problems and could pretty easily be surpassed, I think, with just modern game design sensibilities and the like. And I think this game does that pretty successfully. I think I like this game better than both or I don't know, I actually liked Adventure of Link quite a bit. That game certainly had better and more interesting combat than this game does. But on the whole, I think so far I'm enjoying this one more. Ooh, give me the secret. Is this just gonna be a health pickup? Yep, there it is. Cool. Yeah, I really wish that. I wish there were a button here to sort of alphabetize either by symbols or by the actual word. Iha, iha. They don't react to it, but I still think it's just the polite thing to do after a guy gives you a heart piece. So you just say thanks. It's like, hey, I found a secret, here it is for free. You just give him like a nice little iha iha in response. It's just the civilized thing to do. That's the thing, is that I think there's like more opportunities with this Musicom thing than the developers even put into this game. Like, I really do think it would be neat to just if the NPCs would respond to certain phrases, just even as an Easter egg, not even make it like a necessity for plot progression or anything, but just as like an Easter egg, have the NPCs respond to certain phrases. Man, how the hell do we get down there? Like, it seems like we maybe gotta break that block. Yeah, it looks like we gotta break through from underneath somehow, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. Oh well, I guess we'll leave that to later. Maybe we'll get an incantation for moving dirt blocks aside or something. Oh, I wonder if those little firefly guys are indicated on the map in any way. That would get kind of irritating, wouldn't it, if we had to traverse every map square in the game with if we were going for 100% fireflies, just have to go over everything with no indication of, yeah, where the fireflies are actually located. I don't know, this is another thing. Maybe some people find it tedious to have to wait around for these treasure chests to spew out all of these rupees. I really... Like, people complain about, it's, you know, you open a treasure chest in a Zelda dungeon or find a secret area in Zelda, and it's just, oh, you got a blue rupee, or even, oh, you got a purple rupee, and it's just a massive disappointment every time it happens. I think that's the way you fix that, is to just have like a big shower of rupees coming out of the chest. And it's like, yeah, make it rain! That would just make it like so much more fun and exciting, I think. And yeah, oh, there's just so many baffling design decisions in Zelda these days. It's like, why have the scene, like, waste your time where Link pulls out the blue rupee, and then on top of that gets, like, the unskippable text box that says, hey, you got a blue rupee! Isn't that nice? And he, like, holds it up over his head as if that isn't the most, like, crushingly disappointing thing that the developers could put in that chest. Oh. Is it up here, or is it... It's probably over to the right. Yeah, probably over where that treasure chest is. I heard the sound of a firefly. Oh, there's something in here. Does that indicate there's a secret passageway here or something, or did I just get completely screwed over? Okay, yeah, it says there's still a secret, or... No, there's a doorway in there. Right, it's not, yeah, I thought there was a blue thing, like a blue map highlight in here, but it's not in here, it's through this door. Actually, that's another sort of underrepresented... I think, yeah, just Zelda-esque games are a bit underrepresented in general. And that's another one. Like, don't get me wrong, the Zelda games are great and everything, but I think they're somewhat more easily surpassed, potentially, than Metroid. Like, Metroid and Castlevania and Symphony of the Night are just, like, near perfection. It's really, really hard to improve on... Like, if you're going to make a Metroidvania, really, really hard to improve on Super Metroid or Symphony of the Night. On the other hand, something like Zelda Link's Awakening or Link to the Past or anything like that, like, they're fantastic games, don't get me wrong, but they're not quite like the level of, like, insane near perfection as Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night. So I think it's a bit easier to improve on, like, a Zelda. And the thing is, like, Nintendo didn't really run the formula, almost disappointingly, Nintendo didn't exactly run the formula into the ground the way that Konami did with the Castlevania games. Because, you know, you got, like, all those different... Or actually, yeah, talking about, like, your sort of, like, forgettable Metroidvanias that don't live up to the, you know, the two canonical ones that the genre derives its name from. You could add, like, pretty much any given... like Castlevania after Symphony of the Night to that list. Yeah, none of them really live up, at least in my opinion. I think Aria of Sorrow comes close, maybe? Or at least in pure gameplay terms, it comes close. I think, I personally, I don't think a portable game can, like, ever be... Or no, I shouldn't say portable game, because with the right hardware, maybe you could do it, a big enough screen and all of that. But like on the I don't think a DS game could ever be as good as, like, a really good PlayStation game. Like, no DS game, no DS or Game Boy Advance Metroidvania is ever going to be better than Symphony of the Night. It's just not, the hardware is not capable of making a game that's better than that. It's just, you're not going to have the graphics. You're a firefly there, but I don't know how to get to it. I bet you it's... Is that just the gimmick here? We need to... I can hear the firefly noises, and I think it's coming from inside that little hole there. Oh, that's the trick. I think I found this before and just didn't have... Oh, and I think I actually found this earlier, and just didn't have the rune at the time. Yeah, this game, I would say, is, like, heavy on atmosphere, decent on puzzles. I could do for some more puzzling in this game, to be honest. Good on exploration, pretty light on combat, though. And that's the other thing. Yeah, Steam reviews kept on complaining about how frustrating and just difficult for the sake of difficult with bad controls and shit this game is, where I don't really see that at all. I think combat in this game, apart from the annoying slimes occasionally, yeah, just the whole notion of, like, combat-based challenge in this game is just trivially easy so far, other than that one bullshit boss, which actually is bullshit, I thought, but to read the Steam reviews, you'd think the whole game was like that, and it's really just that one boss fight so far. I really should put up my own Steam reviews for all of these games that I've been playing here. Oh, man, how the hell are we gonna get up there? Oh, I think I got it. Nope. Can I wall jump off of... Wow. So there's, like, some kind of invisible ceiling here, it looks like. Okay, but I can't grab onto that one on the right there. I don't know, are we gonna get, like, some kind of weird, like, space jump in the end? I haven't seen too many, like, items or anything that would necessitate a space jump. Like, you've noticed how... Yeah, so far... You know what? There's, like, a bridge over there from up top, so it looks like. So maybe the way is over here somewhere. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, that's kind of bullshit. The hidden platforms here, I'm kind of fine with, but that Ah! Four seems to be the limit. I don't know what it is about that. It's like I can get the 4-note fireflies pretty easily, but then the 5-note ones seem just impossible. Okay, so I never actually found that crystal I wanted out of this whole area. Oh wow, this is just... Hey, achievement unlocked! I'm rich! There's another treasure chest on this screen somewhere. Holy shit. Oh, it's gotta be way up there then. Oh. Same trick applies. So just more money? I'm not gonna complain about more money. Okay, and that's the last of them. I'm just gonna quickly check in the dungeon here. I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, this is all cleared out. Okay, so all the other stuff I think was hidden behind. There was the one that's a door that we need another incantation to get past. I think all the rest of these are just green blocks, actually. Well, we can just go back and deposit our money now. Huh. I'm really surprised we didn't get that, the green crystal there. Oh well, we got something out of it, at least. This actually gets us, yeah, a good chunk of the way towards that, yeah, that spidery thing here. In fact, I'm really tempted... No, we'll go for this thing, just because like, the life up is just a life up. But this spider crystal thing, I don't have any idea what that is. It's like, yeah, I'm putting my money towards the mystery box. Cool, so if we can save up that much money again, then we've just got it. Did we get anything in that last dungeon that'll help us explore this area at all? Whatever, I'm going back here. We're gonna clear out the forest now. The game just crashed. I haven't saved since we started the stream either. This is not good. This is not good. This is how you get an otherwise good game to get only 71% favorable reviews on Steam right here. No autosave. I can't believe that. You can save anywhere you want. Like, you can save every, 5 seconds if you really want to. But the game won't just save for you. That's just like a massive oversight, I think. Yep, we're back at the beginning. We just have to redo all of that shit. Fuck it. I'm not going back for all of the rupees and everything, or all the hidden chests. We're just... What, there was the one chest behind a crystal door. I think it was in town. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight for the one that has the item, the plot MacGuffin that we need. And then we're just gonna get the fuck out of here. That's really fucking annoying. Actually, I think, was it even up here? Okay, we'll go for the fireflies, because I still want all of those. Come on. Or, you know, I should maybe just get into this habit, because it doesn't even take that much time to save either. Just like every time we open a chest, every time we grab a firefly, yeah, just save the game. Just get into that habit, because the game's not gonna fucking do it for us. Oh, it's just so fucking bad. Just what a fucking disappointment and a blemish on an otherwise extremely solid game. And it's not like, at least with the last time that happened, it sort of led us towards the fun revelation that you can skip most of the dungeons if you know all the passwords. This time there isn't even any like shortcut or skip like that we can use to save time here. I can't actually remember where the crystal we need is, though, so I guess we're probably going to end up having to go through this whole area again anyways. The thing is, I think the controls, like in contrast to what the Steam reviews say, I think the basic controls of this game are actually extremely solid. I think you could have like a fun combat system, or just like fun combat in general in this game, just with more creative enemy design. Whereas, yes, it's almost every enemy is either like a tiny little thing that just sort of buzzes around and is a nuisance, that you can just upstab or downstab very easily. Or it's a sword and shield guy, where you just go head body, and then that's the end of them. And those are basically the, yeah, two types of enemies. And I guess kind of a third type would be stationary turret type enemies, like that guy spewing the rocks there. The way it cancels your wall grab if you accidentally hit... Okay, what about... Okay, I remember an NPC saying something about removing protection. I have no idea what they expect you to do here. It's like even when he swings the sword, he's not vulnerable. Oh, hey, that worked somehow. I guess that was the intended solution. Oh, maybe that's it, is you're supposed to... Or no, because I was thinking maybe drop him off the ledge there, but no, the pot's in the way. Yeah, I have no idea what they intend for you to do there. And I'm pretty sure this was the item we need here. And yeah, we got nothing else of much use in this whole area, so I think we're just gonna back out. Okay, so I think... Oh, and apparently... Oh, yeah, that's right. We got that little crystal fragments there in the last area. So, yeah, I think... Oh! Oh, hey, saved it. One thing that would be kind of nice to have here, too, would be something like the fireworks from Shantae, to just let you teleport back to the castle. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of room for improvement, I'd say, with this game. I'd say that. It's certainly no masterpiece, not on the level of like a Hollow Knight. like I was saying, which is a game that I absolutely loved. It's very creative though. I'll give it that. It's got me that the whole Musicom system I think is really fun, implemented really well with some really cool puzzles. I think they could have maybe even taken it even further than they did. I don't know if I'd want to see like a sequel though. Like I think again, kind of the magic of discovery is a big part of my enjoyment of this game. The way it doesn't give too much away and leaves you to figure things out for yourself. Yeah, I don't know how like a sequel would work, would be as enjoyable. Where it's just like, hey, it's the sequel. You got the Musicom again, and it does all the same things. Only we got better Musicom puzzles this time, or something. It's like, sure, it'd be better, you know, better puzzles and more different things you could do with the Musicom that they left out of the first game, but it's still just the Musicom. I see you don't have that innovation, that sort of fun and the fun of discovering all these uses for a new tool. Nah, we didn't really get that much money. And where did it say the second one was? Or, and actually, yeah, we should save it here. Okay, it looks like the other one's actually in the snowy area and not in the forest. I'm guessing, because that looked kind of like mountains, I think, on the clue. Oh yeah, we know sun now, also, so we can actually go through that door, and I bet you that's where the thing is. Because, yeah, I don't think I see anything that's like what they showed us on the map there. So, yeah, I'm betting it's through that star door. Or, no, the sun door. Actually, I remember, and yeah, some of the Steam reviews I saw, though, just seemed completely wrong. Like, I remember one bitching about, like, how your sword's hitbox is so tiny, it's even smaller than it looks. And I think playing the game here, and yeah, again, unless they changed it somewhere along the way with a patch or something, I find exactly the opposite. I think the hitbox on your sword is way bigger than it actually looks. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I haven't been up here before, have I? Oh, whoops. Didn't even mean to do that. Okay, so it's ra-ra-e-ra. Ra-ra-e-ra. I still think it would be a good idea to have a puzzle based on the colors of the Musicom notes, or the Musicom runes. Yeah, these electrical bastards, I don't know. Yeah, the enemy design in general, I think, in this game is pretty weak sauce. Definitely the biggest problem... Okay, no, the biggest problem I have with the game is the frequent crashes, which I'm gonna save the game right now as I speak of him. But yeah, the second biggest problem I think I have with the game is just the kind of, yeah, weak sauce enemy designs. Oh, hey! That's weird. So we got the 4th gem before we got the 2nd and 3rd. I feel like I'm missing out on I don't know, something significant here. Although that is a bit... Yeah, we got the... So we got the 2nd... No, we got the 4th gem in the 3rd area. I don't know, maybe the order of them is just completely random or something. Oh, I almost saved it there. Okay, so we need sun. We learned sun, right? Yeah. Zao Rai. Okay, and I'm guessing this is going to be the crystal bit that we need. Oh, hey, there's platforms down there now, too. Not only does my sword seem to have more of a hitbox than it looks like, but it seems to be the same thing with the enemy attacks as well. Sort of like how your character hits the enemies even when she doesn't have her sword out, even when she's winding up for the sword swing. Looks like the enemy's hitbox is still kind of out there a bit, even after they're done their sword swing. Okay, so that was the thing we needed, but we got another treasure in here somewhere. I'm guessing it's at the end of these yellow blocks here. Yeah. And we got a couple things here, so we're going to save the game. Okay, so we got pretty much everything we needed out of this area. I kind of want to go back and explore the forest, just to see if we can find another one of those gems to make the colored blocks appear. But I don't know, I'm also kind of eager to progress the game, so I think that's what we're going to do. There wasn't anything up here, was there? Yeah, we cleaned out this whole little corner of the map. And yeah, I'm positive of it this time now. Yeah, it looks like your character's eyes change with the color of her overalls, because I was commenting how they changed to blue before when we got the blue overalls, and now that we got the gray overalls, yeah, her eyes are gray. Which is weird, because you don't have those kinds of like color palette limitations anymore, I don't think, on modern PC games. Or I don't know, my understanding from reading the sort of developer's description of the game on the store page is that the developers of this game are kind of retro enthusiasts, possibly to the level that they'd even like maintain technical limitations like from back in the day that are kind of obsolete these days just for the sake of authenticity. You know what? We're gonna take the we're gonna head to town. Because yeah, I know that there's a shortcut back to the castle in town. So we'll just see what we can find along the way. Oh, is this it? That's disappointing. Oh. Oh, that's not it. You know what? It's like right nearby. We'll just head out on this screen over here, just to see if we can get over whatever thing is in this blue room down here. Oh, you know what? I think we needed like a... Oh no, yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. Man, I'm just picturing that now, just how much fun it would be if instead of, yeah, that single blue rupee in modern Zelda games, whenever you open up a dungeon, you just get a shower of rupees just like spitting out at you. Can't believe more games. And that was an improvement, I think, that some of the modern 2D Mario games make too, because that was kind of a tedious thing in the old Mario games, where it's like you have the coin blocks where you can hit them multiple times to get a bunch of coins. Except you just gotta, to actually get them all, you gotta stand there and just like hit your head against this coin block like 10 times or whatever. And it was just kind of a waste of time. Like I never waste... I never actually wasted my time like grabbing all of the coins out of the multi-hit coin blocks back in the day. But in the modern 2D Mario games, you just hit a coin block, and then all the coins come shooting out all at once. So it's like you get those coin blocks full of a bunch of coins, but you don't have to sit around and like hit them like 10 times to get them all. You just hit them once, and then you, in addition to the time saving and efficiency aspect, you get like just the fun of having this nice shower of coins coming out at you. Okay, so I think we got all of our Okay. I didn't realize we needed... It says we need like 3 completed gems there, but we only got the gem shards. What's that other one? So we got... I'm assuming that other symbol means that 4th area. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like that either. I think one of the townspeople here had a clue about something about repairing the keys. Yeah, these slimes in this area are just kind of annoying. It's like they're electrified, which is annoying enough on its own. But then while they're electrified, they shoot sparks, which are kind of a pain in the ass to avoid, and they leave fire trails on the ground, and you can't get rid of them while they're doing that, because they're all electrified. Oh, you know what? We might need some kind of, like, space jump thing to get that ruby up there. Fuck off. No warning for when they're going to do that, either. Oh, no, we can get it just like this. Everything's going all right on the stream here, right? Right. Okay, power to palace, here volcano, good, good. No. Just no. You find rock. I found 2 rocks, but apparently I need a 3rd. Destroy Earth with secret. Maybe they mean the word secret. I'm actually just going to write that down. I don't know, we haven't seen too many puzzles like that, but it sounds... So secret must be the last word there. Ta... Ka... E... Yeah, just like the way the NPC dialogue is written here, there's a lot of potential. You again find rock for repair key. Okay, so it sounds like I need to find, again, rock. Okay, so it looks like we do need to go somewhere else. Find rock to ice, word Isa. Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, I don't know if we got anything useful out of this. And on top of all that, I still don't really know, because we know that kind of the symbols on our map clues, the hints we've been given about where on the map to go. We've been getting symbols that correspond to each of the areas. But I don't know which symbol it was on that other clue there. Like, I figured out the swamp one. Might have to go back to the castle and just double check that it wasn't actually the forest that we need to get that other crystal from. Alright, we got a clue here where it didn't, Okay, maybe this? No. Like, I think that might be it there. Like, I remember one of them told me to say something to the door, and I tried it, and it didn't work. What was that clue again? You tell want rock to door. Yeah, you tell want rock to door. So that'd be Oda Zan Tao. Yeah, I've got that written down here, but it didn't actually work last time. want rock? Maybe he means like crystal or something? I don't want to like run through the lexicon and just try every single password, but I feel like that's as much of a clue as we're gonna get for what the password for this door is. Okay, maybe want rock is like his weirdly poetic way of saying like diamond or something, or diamond or crystal. Okay, so what do we have that sounds like want rock? Jewel? We could go rock, huh? We could go... diamond. We could go fa-o. Oh, or could we not tell... could we not do Odas and Tal before because we didn't have N? Don't remember. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, that did it. Odas and Tal. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember now. I wanted to do that before, but we, yeah, it wasn't that it didn't work. It's that we didn't have the rune to finish the phrase. Oh, that really annoys me, the way that the upstab cancels you out of your wall climb there. Wow, for as little as I've cleared out of this area so far, we have a lot of those rubies. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. This is some nonsense right here. Okay. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Ugh. This is not nice. This is not a nice room right here. Fuck. Okay, I need to kill those fucking things. Oh, I hope that platform comes back. Okay, looks like it maybe does. Okay, I really want to kill that fucking thing. See if we can swing this. Ha! Fuck you. Okay, this guy too. Cool, cool. That's tough. Right, I think, yeah, the double jump is the obvious way to go here. And I think this is where the firefly noises came from. Okay, I think I got it. Oh. Oh, it's up. No. Okay. That was tougher than it should have been for me. Oh no! And the sound cut out. With all like the crashing bugs and stuff, I'm just gonna save. Every time I think of the game crashing, I'm just gonna save. With all the crashing bugs and stuff we've seen in the game, it wouldn't surprise me now if that whole thing with the sound cutting out weren't just a problem with the game and not with my headphones. I've not actually gone back and like re-examined any of the VOD recordings to see if it actually... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Well, that really sucked. Yeah, it really sucks because if you accidentally like hit a diagonal while you're clinging to the wall there, it drops you off of the wall. So you have to be hitting like just hard right to cling to the wall there, and if you even touch up or down just by accident, just like accidentally fat finger that diagonal, you're gonna drop down, and for quite a ways too, because it's like it takes a second to stick to the wall again after you start dropping. I wonder if that would be easy. Oh, that would probably be a disaster, actually, if you tried to play this game with a control stick, which I imagine most Xbox gamepad users would do. Maybe that might go a bit of a way to explaining some of the negative reviews of this game on Steam. Yeah, I can see how the whole wall climbing problems I've been describing here would be a lot worse for Xbox controller users, or good grief, or to say nothing of trying to use the D-pad on the Xbox controller. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know, if you're if you're having control problems and you're using the Xbox D-pad, I feel like you can't really blame the game for that. It's like, no, you blame yourself or Microsoft for that. Okay, I think this was the guy right here. No, this was not the guy. This was the guy right here. No, this was the guy right here. No, this was the guy. There he is. Now where to use that key? I remember seeing that locked door. Oh, achievement unlocked. Lexicon mastered. So apparently we got all of the last missing phrases from that conversation there. We got can. That was it. We were just missing can. Okay, so yeah, down. Oh yeah, I think it's this one here. Yeah, the door. Yeah, right inside this guy's crotch right here is where we're going to go next. And yeah, there's a little waystone there, probably indicating the entrance of a dungeon. Okay, do we have any amount of money worth depositing? Not at all. And yeah, go use the key on the door, stupid. Yeah, these fireball, it's like a lot of these slime, the tougher slime enemies here are just not worth your time to deal with. Achievement, another palace. I don't know why I deserve an achievement for that, but hooray. It's actually a bit surprising. This game has a lot of achievements. I don't know how they determine like how many achievements each game gets. It's like some of them only have like 10 and some of them have like 100. I think this game has 60 or something like that. Okay, it looks like you're more likely to take a hit from enemies if you try to upstab while dashing. Ooh, this guy. Oh, he's actually not that tough, is he? Can probably just downstab him then. Yeah, that guy really isn't that tough at all. Okay, is this just like the combat gauntlet dungeon? Come on. Give me something. Give me something cool to work with here. Oh wow, a key just lying in the open. I think that might be the first time we've seen that. Keys are usually in treasure chests, right? I think this might be his weak point. Ooh. Okay, so we gotta get up there somehow. Oh yeah, in terms of time frame, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but this is actually not like a brand new game or anything. This game's a couple years old by now. I think it came out in 2015, which is weird because I never noticed it until fairly recently. I usually keep an eye out for these types of games, and even if I don't like, you know, snap them all up and buy them right away, I've got like a really long wish list of sort of games in this sort of style. Yeah, a lot of like retro 2D indie stuff on my Steam wish list. Just about every game actually that comes out in that style, I'll as long as it looks half decent, I'll put it on the wish list. Like even like I said, I thought this game looked maybe potentially somewhat less than half decent, and I still put it on there. And actually, I remember noticing that when I looked on the store page too. They chose, I don't know, some really poor screenshots, I think, to show this game off. It actually does look like kind of just an ugly looking game, just going by the screenshots. They've got a lot of like scenes where the camera's pulled way back and you can't really make out a lot of the details and the pixel art and everything. Okay, this is pretty humiliating right here. Okay, we got him finally. Oh, hey, and it turns out we're right where we wanted to be. Achievement unlocked. Legendary player. Okay, and hopefully that stays gone for when we come back here. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this game makes me kind of want to do a review of, or not just this game, but seeing all the Steam reviews kind of makes me want to do a review of my own. I've long considered that, just starting to do like my own video reviews over on YouTube. I'm a really lazy bastard though. I don't like writing and scripting things. It takes me a really long time. I'm kind of a lousy writer. So maybe it's for the best that I never even bothered to go ahead with anything like that. Not even like a full like in-depth review, like just a little 5-minute blurb on the game with like a rating out of 5 at the end. So far I'm picking 3 or 4 stars for this game. Oh dang. Okay, so I think I can guess what special skill we're gonna get out of this dungeon here. Just this right here gives me a feeling like I know what we're gonna get out of all this. Yeah, this just seems to be the dungeon where you get long corridors full of enemies all the way through. I guess most of the dungeons so far have tended to be pretty simple on the first pass, and then you'll get kind of a puzzle later on where you'll have to go through and explore things again. Ooh, another key just lying out in the open. That's really strange that they only do that in this dungeon here. Oh! We can't get it. Oh, yes we can. Just have to slash it for some reason. Oh, this is just a pit full of spiders. This is just your punishment for failing those jumps up above. Yeah, there's nothing in this room. Yeah, actually, this dungeon even seems light on secrets. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of blue rooms full of, like, treasures that we haven't uncovered yet. I guess part of that is that we just have most of the abilities, like, in the game so far. Like, there's only one skill that we're really missing. Curious to see what happens after this, because again, the game, they advertise on the store page about 20 hours of content. I think we're only like about 10 hours into the game, and it feels like we're coming up near the end here. Oh, we got 2 keys. I think that would just be a really impressive moment if we're actually not even close to the end of the game here, and we just unlock another set of dungeons at the end of all this. I tend to be pretty disappointed a lot of the time when I expect that out of little indie games like this, where it's like I'm expecting and hoping for more content, and then the game just ends. Most of the time, that's what happens, is the game just ends. That's part of what I liked about Hollow Knight so much, is I liked it and I wanted it to keep going. And sure enough, it just kept going. There's so much freaking content in that game. It's amazing. And it's all good stuff too. There isn't really any padding or filler, I don't think, in Hollow Knight. I mean, I don't know, there kind of is, but it's all optional. Yeah, and that's the other thing is, yeah, so much stuff in that game is optional. And we're kind of seeing the same thing here too, where there's a bunch of secrets to uncover and like reasons to backtrack and explore and stuff. But at least from what we've seen so far, it appears to be all optional. Again, very kind of Zelda-esque in its approach to secrets and exploration and that type of thing. Ooh, do we have enough overhead clearance to stab these guys? Yeah. There we go. Oh. I don't know why that first one clanged off of him there. Yeah, the thing about combat in this game is that the hitboxes are a bit tricky, but, like, you can learn them. It's consistent. Man, this is just the dungeons where we just grab a bunch of keys. I'm actually gonna save right here. I was just thinking about it, and it's like, since this is a heavily key-based dungeon, I don't think there's any password shenanigans to save us if we end up having to redo shit, so... Yeah, I guess I've still got to go back and re-explore that dungeon at some point if I want to go for the 100%. Because, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we ended up just not getting. Rad. Oh, I'm assuming he means this square thing here. I'll write that down. Square is raw N. So we do have a password, finally. Yeah, there's been no musicom whatsoever in this dungeon. It's just been enemies and keys. Okay, so we got an X as well. I mean, no, because yeah, that would be a lot to go through. I was thinking, oh, we've got the first character, so we can just guess on the second, but no, each symbol there is actually two characters. So we got raw N, and then it'll probably be a few more. We're missing a door here. Oh, yeah, it's down this pit, probably. Yeah, there we go. Actually, this layout right here is actually very reminiscent of Zelda 2. It's like the way you got the upper path and the lower path, and just like the narrow corridors, and the way you've got the blocks. And yeah, the way the upper path is kind of composed of blocks like that. I don't know, I'm just getting very, very heavy Zelda 2 vibes out of this dungeon. And just like the layout and design here. Maybe that's what they were going for. This is like sort of your retro throwback dungeon here. I don't know, it would be nice to get like some proper puzzles in the end. So far I would say these... Okay, Ta-O. Or no, it's X. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, it seems like the dungeon design has fallen off a little bit in these last two dungeons. And yeah, as far as like musicom stuff, there was that, like the first dungeon you were just kind of learning to use the musicom. It's like, oh, you can use it to sort of gather passwords to open doors. You can use the lexicon to interpret clues. You were sort of just learning how to use the thing, and so it was kind of fun and interesting. Then the second dungeon just kind of turned things on its head and sort of had you interpret sort of a hidden feature of the musicom, where it's like, oh, you have to learn that that symbol on that door right here indicates the musicom, and that the reason that symbol means that is because the buttons are laid out this way, and then use that to sort of decipher another puzzle. So it's Ra and Tao. Wait, what? Maybe I have to be standing closer. Yeah. Whereas yeah, in these last two dungeons, it's like nothing but lock and key shit. It's like it tells you the password in one location, and then you go and you put in the password. Again, I think there's a lot more potential, like a lot of untapped potential with this Musicom thing. This is just a fucking nuisance right here. Oh, this is a blue giant sword guy. My bad. I thought you were like a little pussy weakling, like your brothers there. I think this is going to be the item room coming up right away here. Oh, or not. Man, this is, yeah, like a really just like straight, long, horizontal dungeon. And the thought of having to redo it makes me nervous, so we're gonna save again. Okay, so, yeah, avoid downstabbing here. That's actually kind of a funny trap right there. It almost seems like bullshit. It's like, oh no, I've got to redo and climb up the whole thing there. But actually you can save it. You just got to do a little bit of wall jumping in the dark there. That's actually kind of cute. I like that. This bit right here too is kind of funny, where you got like the enemies coming out of the walls there. I mean, you can just drop, like, down stab your way down and not have to deal with them, but... Okay, the red ones were the easy ones, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, so we need a diamond to get through this one. Like, even if the door passwords were just like kind of like one-off, like if you just got like some kind of clue that you had to interpret to get the password, rather than just finding it lying out in the open somewhere else in the dungeon. Pretty sure we've got a spare key. Yeah. And is this going to be our diamond password? Oh, it's not. Okay, so double triangles is ha za e. It's not the one for the door that we're stuck on right now. Or, like, one thing is, like, we're getting the passwords for all these little symbols here. What if you had to do, like, some kind of symbol arithmetic? Or, like, some sort of geometric puzzle? Where you have to sort of add and combine portions of shapes to sort of puzzle out the... And you know, sort of extrapolate the word clues on top of that to come to a solution. That would be neat, I think, for a puzzle. I don't know, maybe I should just, like, make a video game. Show them how it's done, you know? Oh, God. That was ironic, by the way. I wouldn't know the first fucking thing about designing a proper game. What's with the sad faces on the pushing blocks? I don't know. They're just not happy at all to be pushed, I guess. Just gonna keep pushing this block here. Oh, fuck. These bats. These fucking bats. I don't know about this right here. I think they could have made this little passageway here just a little bit shorter to, yeah, save us this bit of trouble here. I think this is actually close enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's gonna tell us the diamond password. Ka ra u ra. Oh, yeah, that just loops us back. And I think our... Or no, that's the... Okay, the symbols there, I think, are just tell you where you get the clues for the doors. Yeah, I think our actual diamond door was... I guess it must have been down below. Okay, so that was Ka-Ra-U-Ra. Okay, I was wondering if they were gonna give us a shot to block that in time. Okay, is it item time yet? I feel like we deserve like our dungeon ability sometime soon. Like, yeah, right in this room. Give me the thing that's gonna get me through those blocks. I've got so much health at this point, I can just trade hits with the tougher enemies even. Oh god, more of this crap. I don't know, this dungeon. I don't know. This might be the worst one yet. Yeah, I feel like the quality of these dungeons has been steadily declining over the course of this game. God, hopefully the quality of bosses doesn't continue to decline at the same rate. Because yeah, I think the first boss was the best one so far, too. And yeah, the third one was kind of dreadful. Okay, looks like there's nothing to be done in here just yet. Okay, so we must be coming up on the special dungeon item pretty soon, then. Ooh, one-way passageway. It's a bit ominous, but let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, yeah, there's nothing that's... Okay, okay. That'll do, I guess. Okay, so we've broken the system. We've completely, yeah, just broken the whole concept of this. Okay, let's go back on the intended path. No? Okay. They're not gonna let us back on the intended path. I guess we're stuck in Spike Town now. Oh, hey, we actually found a secret, too. Nice. Yeah, that's right. I deserve all of this money for all the frickin' punishment I took getting here. Oh, we're gonna go through and... Gonna have to go through and do it the proper way, though. Oh, there's another... Or that's probably the key. That's probably... The key is the reason why this room is still blue. Can we still get in there? I don't really have the health to try it, even if I want to. Yeah, this room's a little bit taller than it needs to be, isn't it? Good grief. Surely there was a better way for them to get you back to the top of this room. Just give you like an elevator or something. Like the one in Castlevania that just like shoots you like way up at lightning speed. God, even the trek downward is a waste of time. Okay, now we got, like, yeah, kind of something going on here. This part right here is actually kind of amusing. I like this little bit here. Okay, so they kind of made something fun out of it in the end. Okay, no, this right here, this is the real fun part. Yeah, I'm glad we get to do this again. Okay, actually this goes much faster if you just run your way up. Okay, I was just being stupid the first time. Okay, if you do running jumps all the way up, it's much less aggravating. Okay, so we got a key wherever this is good for. Good enough. I don't know how they expected us to get up there without taking a hit, but whatever. We got hits to spare at this point in the game. Actually, I remember now, one thing I saw on the achievements page for this game is apparently this game has a New Game Plus mode. And apparently, like, multiple levels of New Game Plus. There's, like, New Game... The last achievement you get for clearing the game on New Game Plus is for New Game Plus 6. So apparently, yeah, you have to run through the game 6 times to get all the achievements, which seems kind of excessive. My best guess is that it's like a Dark Souls style New Game Plus, and that the enemies get harder every time through the game. That's the only way I can make sense of that. Which I don't think I'll do that. I don't generally go for, like, New Game Plus, like, Demon Souls style New Game Plus, actually. Like, I think I've only done... Yeah, the only Demon Souls... Or actually, that's not true. I did Demon Souls... Dark Souls. I did Dark Souls on New Game Plus once, and I did Dark Souls 2 on New Game Plus once. And that was about the extent of it. The thing is, normally if I want to play through a game a second time, I want to do, especially a game like Dark Souls, I want to do another playthrough with a different character. So that, like, the playthrough is a bit different the second time around. And that's the reason why I actually ended up doing the New Game Plus in Dark Souls 2, because the game actually is a bit different the second time around. They add, like, a bunch of new enemies and black phantoms and that type of thing. So yeah, there's actually a reason to do New Game Plus. The game is actually substantially different, instead of just, you know, adding a bunch of damage and health to the enemies. It would be neat if we had, like, some kind of ability to put out these fires. I feel like that would make fighting these enemies a lot less aggravating and a lot more interesting. Yeah, this game, it's like I appreciate, you know, the minimalism of all of it. It's like, design-wise, this almost could be just like a straight-up NES game right here. Like, it looks a lot better, and it's animated a lot better. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, so it's Raha as the first two. We're gonna have to do this a couple symbols at a time. Okay. Okay. Raha enta. Ka-E, it looks like. Holy shit, 6 symbols. Okay, let's just try the whole thing. Ra, ha, en, ta, ka, e. Okay, so you got like the lower register, then the upper register, and then like 2 bits in the middle there. Achievement unlocked, I am the strongest. Oh, we got like a power bar now. That seems a bit... I was just talking about like the minimalism in design here. Okay, that's how you do it. So you can do like a... So, okay, but you need like the full power bar there. Okay, the animation is slightly different when she does her stab attack. Okay, this is kind of neat. I don't know, maybe less satisfying than if... And I like how it continues recharging your bar while you're doing that. I think it would be a bit more satisfying to just plow through them all at once. Like, just go, like, straight down without repeatedly stopping. Yeah, I was just talking about, like, the sort of minimalistic approach this game has, almost like a proper NES game. I don't know if, like, I like the addition of that power bar there. It just kind of clutters up. I liked the kind of elegance the game had up until this point, actually. I mean, I was saying how maybe the game's the game could use just a little more in terms of combat options. Okay, so triangle is O, Ra, O, N, Ta. Okay, a little controller mishap there, but... where is there left to go at this point? Oh gosh, yeah, it looks like there's like way back at the... Okay, way back at the start of the dungeon, which means now's probably a good time to save. I think we might actually save time if we were to just exit out right now and like reload our save and start back at the start of the dungeon. But I'm not positive of that, so we'll just take the long way home. Overall, this is kind of a boring dungeon. Overall, I think, yeah, this is easily my least favorite out of the dungeons we've seen so far. Yeah, there's like nothing. We explored the whole... Okay, there's 2 little downward passageways there. I missed the second one. Oh, what's this? I think it's just a shortcut back to this point. Like, I don't see any reason to go back. Like, according to the map, there's no secrets or anything there, so I don't see any reason to go back around and pound through all of those. I think we're fine just leaving it. What am I doing? I was actually admiring the background for a second there. Okay, I was upstabbing there, but it still bounced off of it for some reason. Yeah, the hit detection does seem occasionally a little wonky in this game. It's just like, yeah, occasionally the hitboxes don't seem to match up to the sprites. Particularly with the sword swings a lot of the time, like I've been saying. Okay, is that a consistent thing? I'm gonna try this. Okay. Yeah, we'll go here. Oh, do we have a key? Oh, we do. Okay, I would really like it to be just the boss through here, actually. I mean, or like a neat puzzle. That would be nice too, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like a neat puzzle kind of dungeon here. Okay, we need the oh no, we have the... No, we don't have the circle password. Okay. And yeah, this is the same stupid gimmick they used in the last dungeon, too. At least in the last dungeon, it was a bit more interesting, where it's like, you go up and it's like, okay, get one password after another and open all the doors. But then once you get the... like the password to clear away the crystals, and you get the wall kick for the dungeon, it's like, okay, now we're going back through all these rooms, we got free reign over the entire dungeon, and now we kind of get to explore this place and get to all the areas we couldn't get to the first time. So it's kind of like building up to something. And so, you know, it's not the most interesting dungeon in the world, there's no puzzles or anything, but there's kind of like a sense of progression to it. Whereas in this one, it's just walk the linear path to the end, and then walk that same linear path all the way back. Kind of wondering what's gonna... I'm a bit, yeah, quite curious to see where they're gonna go with this next boss, too. We've kind of been all over the place with the boss design in this game. The first one was really interesting, I thought. It had a few different attacks, it teleported around the room, throwing shots at you. You kind of had to... almost like whack-a-mole plus, you know, the boss shooting at you. And occasionally you'd have to be ready when it goes and does the little, you know, watery attack from the sides. The second one was just like nothing. It's just you stab it until it collapses, then you run around the other side and stab it, then you run around the other side and sing to it and stab it. Okay, I-E-O-Da. And yeah, they're like... the things they could do with these clues too, like what if these passwords weren't just passwords, but if you needed like the phrases that they represent to solve some other type of puzzle? Like we got "you want" here. I don't remember what the other one was. O-ra, O-en-ta. But yeah, what if instead of just being passwords to open doors, like you actually had to use the words that those runes represent to solve some sort of puzzle? Yeah, this whole Musicom thing seemed so promising in the beginning, and they just seem to have been just squandering its potential in these last couple dungeons. Keeps double tapping down there when I don't actually want it to. It's not a huge deal. Like it's just a different type of down stab when I want to down stab anyways. Actually, another common complaint I remember seeing on the Steam reviews is people didn't like actually, I complained about this too. The whole... I actually just did it right there accidentally. The whole double tap to dash thing ends up in a lot of accidental dashes when you don't want them. I haven't found it a huge deal here since I've been using the L and R buttons to dash, and I'm dashing pretty much everywhere. So it hasn't been a huge deal for me. But yeah, it just would have been a nice option to just disable the double tap to dash. I think some of the more modern Mega Man X games actually have that. I think Mega Man X8 gave you the option to disable double tap dash. This long, ominous corridor here has got to be the way to a boss. So it's I-E, O-Da. O, Ra, O, and Ta. Maybe that's the boss's name or something. I was afraid the game was going to crash there for a second, so let's save it. Oh, fuck you. That was just like a pointlessly mean trick right there, I think. Okay, what do we got for us this time? Oh, I remember seeing this guy in the trailer. Well, I'm guessing that this chain is involved somehow. Okay, so this is pretty safe up here. Huh. Looks like head body's not gonna work on this one. Looks like the plunging attack there didn't work either. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we probably used the new super plunging attack on this guy as the trick, I'll bet. Nope. Nope. Huh. It's a bit of a puzzly bastard here. Maybe when he's winding up for the sword attack? What's he doing? Oh, shit. That wasn't cool. Nope. Down stabs aren't gonna do it. Well, I asked for puzzles, and here we are. We got a puzzly boss. What other tricks do we have? Not much. There's got to be something with this bit right here. Can we get behind him? Can't tell what he's doing. Huh. Okay, so it looks like he does start kind of proceeding forward once we get around behind him there. Maybe we just need to wait a little bit. Oh, hey. Nope, that's not the answer. Gosh. This is a tricky bastard right here. Reflect the fireballs? No. Maybe when he does that, like, rock attack, maybe reflect the rocks back at him? No. Oh, what was it? Destroy Earth, Takai. Maybe that refers to his shield here? Okay, destroy protection, I think. Or we could just, yeah, do the good old Iza. Tafa? We didn't get any magic words in this dungeon, did we? Okay, maybe we get him when he winds up for his sword attack there. Okay, we can sword the rocks, but it doesn't really do anything for us. Oh. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe we can downstab him when he goes for the dash there. Oh, oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money we lost there. Shit. You know, okay, let's... This boss might take a bit of figuring out, so let's deposit the rest of this, then. Should have done that in the first place. We were right by the entrance. Actually, I wonder if they give you boss clues on the hint stone there. Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually backtracked to the hint stone during a boss encounter. No, doesn't look like it. It's just, yeah, this is the way to the boss, stupid. Or wait, no, is it? That's the symbol for, or at least I thought that was the symbol for the snowy mountains, but I guess not. Whatever. Yeah, I think they're just directing you to the boss door there. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that is just the same as the map right here. Ah, whatever. I have a vague guess at how to damage the boss now, so we'll probably be fine with this low amount of health. I don't know. We'll see. So the last two dungeons have been based around, like, the magic words that you learn in the dungeon. Because, yeah, the dungeon 2, you had to use the claw removal song to remove the boss's protective claws around his face. And then dungeon 3, you had to light up the crystals to make the boss vulnerable. Except we didn't learn any magic words in this dungeon. So I don't know what the gimmick is for this fight. Don't know what the gimmick is for those bats either. I think I've gotten hit by those things every single time we've come across them. Oh, you know what? That's actually good enough. But if I'm right about how to hit this guy, then the whole, like, chain in the back there thing is just useless. Unless maybe we got a clue for beating the boss from the door passwords. Again, that'd be kind of a neat thing. The game hasn't done anything neat like that in a while, though, so I doubt that's it. Okay, let's just try the kind of simple solution that I had worked out earlier, though. Just wait for him to dash and then down stab him while he's dashing. I mean, he's got kind of like crystally elements here, so I would have thought that Tafa might do it. Okay, yeah, looks like any sort of... Yeah, I don't have a good thing to deal with that fire attack there, other than to just keep my distance. Oh, whatever. Wait for him to roar. Still haven't gotten that dash attack that I want. Oh, hey, that's new. Okay, I thought it might be just something stupid where you have to just like hack away at his shield or something. Okay, here we go. Damn it. Okay, I wanna... Okay, double... I was thinking wall jump there, but actually double jump seems to be the easier way to do that. Oh, are you kidding me? That's it? Oh, okay, then he's guarding from above, then we go up and around. Okay, so that's kind of dumb, but it's kind of clued. Like, he spends a long time on that kind of wind-up animation there. Oh, we were too late there? Fuck. Okay, so wait for him to do the sword attack, then go in and slash him. Or not. Yeah, I could have sworn that we had tried that already. What did we do different? Fuck. What did we do that time that made it different? Okay, so it looks like you gotta hit him in the head is the thing. Oh. The hitbox, though, is really tricky on that. Okay, I don't know if I can afford to keep taking those rock attacks. Fuck off. Oh shit. Okay, this is not going well. I need to get another hit on him without getting hit myself. Yeah, but then he just does that, and I can't... Ugh. Because, yeah, like, I need to get close to him to bait out the sword slash. But if he does the fireball attack there, then I just get hit, and there's nothing I can do about it. Man, the other dungeons even had, like, better shortcuts to the boss room, even. Like, I don't think I had to spend this much time running through the dungeon to retry the other bosses. Or I don't know, maybe Dungeon 2, because I never actually died to that one, so I don't know how much you have to backtrack to get to that one's boss room. There we go. Still terrible at this boss fight, but at least we kind of learned the bats now. That was kind of a neat little move there, too. For fuck's sake! I think we missed it. Yep. That's fucking stupid. Why does that corridor need to be so freaking narrow? Okay, there, just do it like that. At that specific point. I have no idea how to dodge those falling rocks either. There's no gap in between them like there is when he normally does it. Okay, now we're where he starts doing the spew of fireballs. Okay, you can stand right here in the door frame. That's the ticket. Okay, phase 2, probably. Or not. Or that's just the end of it. Wow. That's pretty weak sauce right there. Achievement, Damn Lizard Knight. Yeah, that was kind of a shitty boss. Huh. Yeah, I gotta say, this game's kind of letting me down in many different aspects towards the back half here. 2 lame bosses in a row, 2... I don't know, 1 mediocre dungeon and 1 lame dungeon, I would say. Right, let's save so that we don't have to go through all that again. Deposit all of our money. And now we got a down, like our power down stab. I don't know what that's actually good for. But yeah, now we can open the final door. We got all the crystals and everything, or we can go backtracking through all the previous areas because we got we're missing some of the crystals to uncover the colored blocks. But we've got all of our abilities, so we should be able to just clear out like all of these secrets all over the map. Other than the ones that require revealed colored blocks, which is probably most of them at this point, actually. Oh yeah, you know what? We still don't have a way to open those black twilighty doorways. Okay, so this game still has a few mysteries left in store. I don't know, maybe we do just open the big door with the crystals. Just to see how much game there is left after this. Maybe we get a few more worlds after all this. Wouldn't that be fun? Or, I mean, I don't know, if the game continues kind of the steady decline in quality that it's gone through over the last little while, maybe that wouldn't be so fun after all. Okay, we get a bunch of money. That's alright. Oh wow, we get like a fuck ton of money. I guess it's not that much. That's the other thing is, yeah, we haven't really gotten enough money to buy everything that we want in the shop yet. And I haven't really been dying that often and wasting like too many rupees from deaths. Although I guess part of it is that we haven't explored as much as we could have. Wait, what? Okay, that's probably a ferry up there then. Oh, which means that yeah, ferries aren't marked on the map. I mean, who knows? Maybe we unlock the show ferries on the map item later on. Yeah, I think we can actually just run through this area without worrying about too much. Oh. Didn't really intend for the power down stab there, but... Okay. What do we need in this room? Oh, okay, we can grab that. Okay, looks like 100 rupees seems to be about the average from treasure chests these days. Oh, we got a hidden thing in here now, too. Sounds like a firefly over here, too. 19 fireflies. I don't... The achievement told you how many there were, but I don't remember. Oh, it looks like we need the colored blocks for that one there, so... Yeah, I think we go up above here. Huh, there's something hidden in this room, too. Hidden doorway, apparently. Oh, we can get up there. Maybe? If we don't fuck it up. There we go. Well, we will be very rich by the time we get done exploring all these secrets, at least. Oh, that wasn't all of the secrets in this area, though. Oh. There we go. Found 20 fireflies. Maybe 30? They seem to be giving us achievements for every 10 that we find. Can we actually get up there without... Can we cheat the green blocks? Hey, we can! Okay, so it's not... It seems that then that, just like I thought, we can probably get the green block item without the wall jump. So we missed... Yeah, we missed something huge in Area 2 the first time we were through there. Okay, so we need basically all of our abilities to get in here. This should be something good. Well, we get more than 100 rupees out of this. Okay, that was what, about a cool 200? I'm happy with that. Actually, I think we're pretty... Okay, for a second I thought I was trapped. Ooh. Yeah, all of these places need green blocks. But I don't have green blocks. I think that's about it for what we can productively do in this area. Still don't know what that yellow room signifies. Just gonna go check that out again. I don't even remember... Oh! A secret passageway. Oh, it signifies a yellow chest. Oh, there's our green orb. Fuck. We could have had that, like, way back at the start of the game. Holy shit. Okay, actually not quite. Yeah, we do need the double jump to get up there. But okay, that's good to know, too. So the yellow map rooms signify, like, really important chests. Actually, those like white light screen transitions seem to be a danger point for crashes, so now's a good point to save. Okay, that's probably going to help us find the other ones too. And yeah, it looks like it isn't, like, I don't know. I'm not wrong, am I? I was pretty sure that we found the blue orb in this area too. Maybe it was the blue one that we found in the second world. I don't remember now. Regardless, I guess the third one is probably in Area 3. Or no, we found, yeah, that's right, we found the yellow orb in Area 3. So, yeah, basically I just don't know what the fuck's going on. As usual. I got a bunch of money now, though, so... Guess you don't really need to know... I guess, yeah, as long as you got a lot of money, it doesn't really matter if you don't know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I guess we could go backtracking through all the previous areas, but actually, thinking more on it now, I want to go, yeah, through the big door, just to see, like, is it just, like, one more final dungeon after this, or if we just unlocked, like, the second half of the game now. Like, what's going to be behind the big door? So I think I'm just going to... That's what we're going to do. We're just going to take a quick peek behind the big sealed door, and then if it's, like, just the end of the game, or appears to be just the end of the game, then we'll just go back and do some backtracking across every world. We've done that bit already. Oh, there's something in this room. Oh yeah, it's green blocks. I was just sort of lamenting. It's like, how are we going to get enough money to buy all the things in the shop? This is how you get the money to buy the things in the shop. You go treasure hunting. Who'd have thought? Okay, looks like we got one more blue room, kind of on our normal route here. That's weird how you can hang off the edge of the screen there. So if it's on the actual edge of the screen, then it's not that weird, but sometimes it seems like the hanging point is like just a little bit removed from the absolute edge, like there's invisible blocks above the edge of the screen. Oh, we still can't... Okay, what if it's hidden? Yep, it's hidden platforms again. And yeah, we could have got this ages ago, so... Yeah, nothing super exciting in that chest there. And... yeah, we can leave that blue one for now. Almost cleaned up the whole area. I think I'm about to take a short little refreshment break here. We'll go see what's behind the door, and then we'll take a refreshment break. So it just it looks like hitting like down jump. I guess not. And yeah, this will get us our spider orb. Whatever they're good for. Or I guess our teddy bear companion is technically a spider, isn't he? Which sounds weird if you're just walking in right now. But like if you follow the plot or whatever, like her teddy bear is possessed by like the spider king of this land or whatever, who got deposed by the lizard wizard or something like that. I don't know, this game has a very complex and deep plot. As explicated to us by the very, very slow and expansive text crawl way back at the beginning. Although since then, there's actually been basically no text or story at all. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna probably enter there from... Oh, we can actually get up there now. And it's just more money. Or you know what? Oh, I remember now. There's a secret in this castle that you need the red orb to get. Whatever, we'll come back for it later. We'll stick to the original plan. Check out the door, and then probably go back for the red orb. Oh yeah. Oh, and that's gonna be our, yeah, chest in the other room here. Huh, that was kind of a boring chest. Alright, here we go. What's behind the big magic door? This is exciting. Okay, we'll just take a peek. We'll just take a peek, and then we'll go on a refreshment break. Oh. That's boss music. It's not seriously, like, just the final boss behind this door, right? That would be super lame. Huh. I mean, if this is just the last boss, then fuck it. We'll play through, and then we'll just go back for the 100%. Oh, what's he got for us? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, I should have slashed him when he went low like that. So these seem to be like all of the attacks of the first boss. There we go. Nice satisfying hit there. This is actually a bit reminiscent of King Gedal's lightning attack from Sparkster. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that was nasty. Fuck! Okay, so it looks like you get one chance to hit him after each attack, but it's kind of a tiny little window. Maybe we need to make with the double jump. There we go. My guess is that this is like a fake final boss and that you need the 100% to get the true ending. Either that or he'll just have some crazy second form or some nonsense. Okay, so it looks like we really do need the double jump to get the reliable hits on this guy. Fuck, except you can't attack when you're double jumping. So you need to get a double jump from a sufficient distance that you come out of the double jump right when you're at the right height to attack him. Fuck, this is annoying. Like, if you were gonna require a double jump and attack for your final boss fight, then why the fuck make it so that you can't attack while you're fucking double jumping? This is so stupid. Fuck. And you can't predict when he's gonna stop when he comes down either. Like, maybe he just plows into you and there's not much you can do about it because you're trying to stab him. Okay. Okay, if he gets down low enough, you don't need the double jump. Fuck. I'm just gonna keep plugging away at this final boss here, if this is the only thing that's left. Oh yeah, and we lost like all of the... Oh wow, we lost a fuck ton of money. Or no, we only had like 140 to begin with. That's fine. Wow, what a disappointment though if there's actually nothing left other than just the final boss right here. Yeah, when I was talking about, like, yeah, in little, like, the smaller indie games with a disappointing amount of content, if this is the end of the game, this game is a prime example of that sort of thing I've been talking about. Okay, just don't even bother with the double jump. Yeah, just assume that if he's not in range for a low jump attack, then just don't even fucking bother. Was I supposed to be able to hit him from there? Because that's just really stupid if half the time he's just not going to be in range to attack him between attacks. Okay, impossible to hit him, impossible to hit him, impossible to hit him. Might have had a chance there, except he was too far to the outside. Okay, this is a horrible fucking boss fight right here so far. Yep, upstab doesn't work, so it's got to be the slash. But he has to be low enough for you to do it. You have to be in coincidentally the right position to hit him with it. And make sure that you don't hit him, that you don't crash into him with your jump. There we go. Okay, it looks like he counters all the time with that fast shot there. Just need to be ready for that. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, yep, he did do it that time. Okay, looks like second phase here. Yeah. Okay, this is a bit weird. I don't know what's going on here now. We got like a dungeon after like an introductory boss fight? Was that like a, yeah, just as I thought. That was like a, or just as I'd hoped, really. That was kind of a fake out boss right there. Unless this is just a little corridor to recharge our health a bit for the next phase. Ooh, that seems to be what it was. Okay. Let's see what you got this time. Okay, looks like 3 hits per phase. Ooh! What's this mess? Okay. That was kind of tricky. Ooh, free health. Okay, I don't really see a gap here just yet. Okay, but it kind of creates one. Okay, that's hit number 3. Oh, there's a bit more to it this time. Oh, shit. Oh well, good enough. So I just don't get to hit him this time? Okay, that's pretty lame. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to take that trade. 'Cause yeah, apparently I have like 5 times more health than this guy does anyways. I can go hit for hit. Yeah, so the question is this Ganon right here, or is this Aghanim? Do we actually have more game after all of this? I'm really hoping for more game, because this would be a disappointing ending right here. Okay, looks like we got another doorway after this, too. These are just gonna explode, right? Oh, shit! Oh, no. Really, you're not going to do all of these before I get to attack you again, right? That'd just be stupid. Okay, looks like they're speeding up a bit, at least. Oh! Bastard. Oh man, I missed my shot there. Oh, now we gotta go through all this again. I feel like they could have, like, taken... Like, I thought the developers were going for a challenging game here. That's what they said on the Steam store page. I feel like they can, like, take off the kid gloves a bit with this attack and, like, actually speed it up a bit. I feel like that attack could go at, like, double the speed and still be reasonable. Fuck! Okay, there we go. So what, that's like phase 3 now? How many times are we gonna do this? Or I guess 4 would be kind of a sensible number, 1 for each dungeon. Oh, now is it on for realsies this time? Don't have a lot of health left right here. But I don't really have a lot of gems to lose, so let's just go for it. Oh, give me some health. Okay, that's some health. Now give me a bunch of health. That'll do, I guess. Ooh, rooftop battle. Final form, is he gonna turn into like a big stompy monster in the background where we gotta hit him in the face. Yep, this is... I don't know, I'm kind of getting tired of this trope. They did it in Shantae, too. Oh. Okay, so yeah, this is basically just Sigma right here. Okay, so we gotta duck under that. Not sure what I'm supposed to do to get up there, though. Just get him to hit his own hand with his hand. Oh, hey, that actually worked. Oh, but we missed the shot. You get, like, no time to hit him right there. Okay, that works. Oh, but we die from the fall damage! Are you fucking kidding me? That was kind of stupid right there. Oh, fuck. They're not going to make me go through the whole... Okay, if they make me go through the whole, like, boss gauntlet right there again, we're going on a refreshment break. Hell, we're probably backtracking. We're probably going to do our backtracking through the whole game if they force us to redo those first 4 phases again. Even then, it's going to be really annoying that they force us to even just run back through all the rooms again is kind of a nuisance. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. I don't even think I want to do this right here. I think... Yeah, I think we're going to go on a refreshment break. I'm going to backtrack through the whole game after this, and then we'll come back and do this fight. When we've got, like, all the health pickups and shit. Because I don't want to have to redo this. Okay, will they let us exit out? After we beat this first phase here. Okay, yeah, we can't go back, only forward. This is kind of a disappointing, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the final boss then at the end of all this. So, kind of a disappointing finish, but we can go back to the fun bits and start exploring and collecting treasure and shit. Yeah, so I think actually, I don't even need to suicide, really. We can just... What? We're gonna save... Then we're gonna quit. And, oh yeah, there's no music or anything on this title screen here, so... Guess I'll, yeah, cue up my own music here. I think. If it'll let me. Where's the music? Ah! Okay, there we go. And we'll just leave that play while I, yeah, go on a little refreshment break right here. And, yeah, we'll be back in a bit.